So I really like to work with people, and that was what I was looking for in a study. So I really wanted to work with people, and sometimes people forget that business administration isn't just like the finance part. Like it's a lot about management here at Radboud University, and at some other university it might be very financial and a lot of numbers, but here it's the management part, and I thought it was really a really cool opportunity to combine like the business part of business administration together with managing people, and that what I was looking for in a study. So that was why I was orienting for psychology, because I thought that was something I would be interested in. And to me, business administration is just like that people part combined with something that I always thought was really interesting in high school, like the managing part. Yeah, and that's why I came around to business administration.
You have some, for instance, some guest lectures with like companies coming to tell you about the practice, and of course those are like professional, so there's a level of formality. However, with many teachers, I have quite an informal bond actually. With quite some, I've had like a drink at the university cafe, or you know, I've even been to the home of one. I'm not going to say that that's usual, but like at least the teachers and the staff here are that friendly and very open. So they also, you see them in some other perspectives as well.
Yeah, and I think the faculty, like the building that we're in right now, that also really represented it. Like we have a sports cafe where you can just drink a drink with your friends after you have your lecture. And it's just very easygoing. Everybody's easygoing. The study, like the people, there are a lot of people that study business administration, but it doesn't feel like a very large study because you kind of know everybody in your year.
So my favorite subject was Introduction to Organizational Design. I thought it was really interesting. So I'm also very interested in the social side of organizations, and what I find really interesting is that the way that you structure a organization also has implications for the social relations and for the overall well-being of employees, apart from, of course, efficiency and cost effectiveness and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, this course is like an introductory for a master's program here as well, and the teachers were also really interesting, had some practical experience to share. And yeah, I also did kind of well on the test, which also helps.
Nice, good. For me, it was organization, culture, and communication, because I really like the international aspect of the study. So what I really like is get to know about what kind of cultures go around in teams within companies, and how do you best play those features within companies and make it profitable. And that's what I really like.
Yeah.
That you can just find out about multiple cultures and how they work differently in the business life. And I thought it was really interesting.
Yeah, and definitely as an international business administration student, like culture, you want to go international. So it's also really practical to have this knowledge, like how to deal with this like diverse teams.
So my third year, I went abroad to the US.
Where in the US?
I went to Corvallis, so it's Portland, Corvallis. You have to do it. If you want to study abroad, you should. You really should. You did that as well, right? So in your third year, you get the opportunity to choose the university of your pick, and you get to send in the top 3, and there are like universities all over the world. It's insane.
It's
like,
insane.
It's so hard to choose because every university has something cool about it. But I really wanted to go to the US. So that's what I did for 4 months. My half-year semester abroad was a bit shorter than everybody else's, so normally it's like 5 months, some maybe 6. That was an amazing opportunity. So you get to fly out to a part of the world that you haven't seen ever, and you just get to live there, and you get to continue your studies, but also choose the courses that you're interested in, because it's like you can choose them all if you want to. I thought it was such a cool aspect of international business. But you went abroad as well, right?
Yes, I went to Hong Kong. So it's also really cool, other side of the world in comparison to America. But yeah, I also found it really cool that I went to Hong Kong, but you went to America, but there's people going to Chile, Australia, Indonesia, Japan. It's really funny also to have those calls with your friends, and then like everyone's in very different time zones. So one is having breakfast, one is having dinner, one is having lunch. It's really crazy. It's really a unique opportunity to really experience another culture for that time period, and you get to study there as well. In high school, we did these tests, and they would tell you like, oh no, like you would like this studies, but you really don't know. So what I advise is when you go to the open dag, like I recommend to go to all open dagen, and if possible, open days. When you go there, do visit not only like the lectures you subscribe for, but also like usually there's something like a fair, like a study fair. And you can just go around and ask so many different studies, because it's nice, like when you look up the website of some studies, you want to get some more, you can subscribe for their specific presentation. But at the study fair, you can really get to talk with other studies, and also there are some students usually, and you get to talk with them. So thank you for your attention. Of course, if you have some questions, you can look them up at the website, but also, as we said before, if you want to orient on your studies, it's best to go to the open days, start with those and try to get more in depth. Thank you for watching, and good luck with your orientation on your studies.